Hey, welcome to this new live today. Today we have a very interesting topic. And before we get started, let me say hi to everybody, whoever has been joining this live. And, we are pretty much creating content that is really valuable for you guys that are in the distribution industry, in the food and beverage industry. So it is really important. So today, again, I am from Monterrosa, the Wholesale Pro, and today I'm sharing three gold nuggets or piece of advice. I think all wholesalers or distributors need to hear this. So I have been working with distributors for the last 15 years and I have heard it all. So I want to take the opportunity to share what I have learned really helps distributors to get to the next level. So let's see what's going on. So first of all, something that you need to take into consideration is this: your process matters more than your people. What is that? Is that real what you're saying? Yes, and let me tell you why. Most issues in distribution are not people problem. There are process problems. So if your team is constantly double checking orders, fixing mistakes, or slowing down just to make sure things are right, that is not a problem generated because of them. That's a process that they're working with. So I have, if I have seen strong teams struggle with simple because there wasn't a clear way to do the right work. You know what I mean? So what fixes this structure? Clear product organization, define picking and receiving workflows, and systems that guide your team instead of leaving everything to their memory. You know what I mean? This is where tools like inventory and order management system comes in place. Not a spreadsheet, no papers, a real system where your products are really organized. Your team knows exactly what to do, and all your data stay accurate. That's the challenge. So second, manual work doesn't really scale. You know that. At some point, every distributor hits a wall. You know that. So things work at a certain size, but as orders grow, SKU increases and more customers come in, the same process start breaking. Receiving takes longer, orders get delayed, inventory doesn't match what's actually available. That is because manual work doesn't scale. If you're still relying on paper, spreadsheet, or disconnected tools, you are going to fail it. Your business is going to fail it. And what I see distributors do when they grow is move towards tools that remove those manual steps. Barcode scanning is a big part of that. You know that. At receiving, you can just scan the product and match then to your purchase orders, right? At picking, you just scan the item before they go out, making sure that you don't scan the wrong product and send the wrong quantity. So instead of checking, it becomes a simple workflow. Scan, confirm, move on. That's alone changes the speed of your operation and reduces the pressure of your team. So the third one is fix errors at the source, not after. Listen to this. Fix errors at the source, not after. This is where a lot of money get lost. Many distributors are used to fixing problems after the order goes out. Returns, credit, customers issues, it becomes part of your business, but it doesn't have to be that way. The real improvement happens when you start catching errors in the moment, not after. With tools like barcode validation, your team confirms, the right item before it leaves. If something it's off, catch it right away. right there in the spot. Same thing out receiving, right? Scan and match, confirm quantity in real time. No, you are not reacting to mistake. You are preventing them. That's where you save time, reduce rework, and protect your margin. So let me tell you this: if things feel slower than they should, or your team is working hard but is still dealing with errors every single day, it usually comes down to your process, your tools, and where you're catching mistakes. So fix all those problems, and everything else start to improve. And if you want to see how actually this works in real distribution operation, we're going to go deeper into this in our upcoming webinar. We will walk you through how barcode scanning fits into the day-to-day picking, receiving, and inventory, and what it looks like in a practice way. It happening when tomorrow at 1 p.m. tomorrow Thursday at 1 p.m. and I will also have time for Q&A, so you can ask any question related to the inventory management, or if you're interested, you can go ahead and register using the link in the description. I am Frank Monterrosa, the Wholesale Pro, and I will see you tomorrow in the webinar that we have. Thank you so much for attending. Have a wonderful day.